thinks to lose these overlords. Should be at least focusing down that overlord. Another group of Zealot weapons, and this layer is going to go down. He actually chooses to go Hydra Den, adding on his initial spawning pool. Interesting. So what this tells me is that, okay, he correctly identifies it as gateway, 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 right? And Hydras usually take down gateway units pretty decently. Now if he goes Ling Hydra, he can get the decent surround and attack the units from the front with the Hydras also. Getting down the groove spawns right now and throwing down 2 Evos. I'm not sure about this. This one Evo is going to be picked up. This is great play by Dissidia right here. He can actually prevent the gas from going down. That drone is going to die. That drone focusing down the Evo for some reason. But if he prevents the gas mining, all Hirre can do is produce Lings off one base, and that's not going to be a good thing. Here's why. This. He's oversaturated on this one base because he has to transfer all the drones from the main into the expansion. Lings down here trying to get into base, but no, the Zealot's going to prevent that. Oh no. Hirre, what are you doing? Are you holding position? This Zealot just laughing in the face of all these Zerglings. These Stalkers laughing alongside that Zealot. That's a big blunder by Hirre. He can't afford to lose those. Can't afford to lose those things right now. The first Hydra's on the field. 5 Hydras on the way. Another bad engagement by Hirre. Look, these Zealots are walling off by themselves, throwing down 2 additional spines. That's exactly what you need to do. But if this force just marches down here, takes out these spines, and there's no defense for here. These 5 Hydras might be able to take it though. Should be additional work. These 3 Stalkers are doing the mistake. Yeah, bring them back up. And look at Hirre, laying down the 2 Pro. Yes, that is 2 Pro, but he is going to lose these Stalkers down here. These Hydras are going to be able to stick down, and these spines are going to defend. So at this point, let's just look at the game as a whole. Right now, the Proxy Pylon has taken out the main base, but the decent tech advantage is still there. The Hydra Den is still there. So what he can do right now is he can counter the Gateway army decently with Ling Hydra. He is going to need a macro hatch because he can't afford that many Lings on. He might want to try and attempt to retake the main base, but I don't think these weapons are going to allow that. So right now we are on a 1 base to 1 base scenario. If Dissidia had taken the expansion at the point in time, he might have been able to secure a good advantage, but as it stands now, it's a 1 base to 1 base scenario. So the Zerg is still in this, albeit he lost his tech and he had to use all his minerals to make these spores. Twilight Council going down for Dissidia right now. So it looks like it's going to be some type of blink play, maybe? Too early to tell right now. So these Stalkers are going to be the key unit. Why do I say this? These gases cannot be mined from if they're not there, right? There's no Overlord here to scout it. This attack is going to try and prevent that. But if these gases can't go up, Hirre is going to have a problem because he's going to be on 1 base, only being able to produce Zerglings because he has no gas. But you can't produce that many Zerglings off of 1 base. These spines calm down, and yes, that's exactly what Hirre needs to do. He needs to engage his top army. These spines are in a good position to defend from the top. So if he secures this top area, and then eventually takes out this pawn, he can regain his main base. Because remember, Dissidia is still on this 1 base. Chronobisting probes just now, after he gets a second gas 4 on that gas. Actually, I think that's a mistake. Some idle probes, 3 idle probes in the main. That's actually hurting his income quite a bit. But these Stalkers trying to micro themselves away. He needs another Warping to kill this. Where's the Warping? Where's the Warping, Dissidia? There we go. 3 more Stalkers. Gonna be able to take out these 3 Hydras. Not a good loss. But remember, Hirre sees this. Look at Hirre's vision. He actually has overlords all over the map on the top, to the sides. He doesn't have one over here, or the gold, but he has his Lings over here. Now, he has to be thinking right now, okay, my opponent hasn't taken the expansion. There's a few possibilities. A, he's going for the 1 base all in, which, you know, he is on 1 base, he's being mined out. Or B, he has this gold. Now, he hasn't thought of this yet, so he needs to check for that. These 5 Stalkers still being a bit pesky, but the top ground is secured with this, and we need to see some kind of response from here, getting that +2 upgrade now. This drone going to be a hero drone, might actually take an expansion right next to gold. That'd be a good play because his Lings are going to be a good combination with his Hydras against this gateway-centric army. Look at this. The Dark Shrine going down. I don't know about this. I think if... We'll get back to that. These Stalkers cannot outrun these Lings right now. The surrounding is going to be too great from here. And this pylon is going to go down. Now, going back to the Dark Templar. I'm not sure if these are Desperation Dark Templar, or if it's just going to be, you know, Archons. Because he is floating a lot of minerals, so he's refusing to take this expansion. Which tells me he's either A, yeah, he's getting the charge, so he's going to be going Mass Zealot with some Archons, I hope. Because he's on 5 gate right now. Double expansion coming down from here on the top side. I like this because, remember, Distia is confined to this one base. All he sees is this one base. He hasn't scouted here, here, or anything. And the map control is now in Hirre's favor, so he can secure these top expansions. Might even want to bust down these gold rocks. This Overlord seems like it's going to the right side just for that, so he does have good map presence right now. And Distia is starting to get mined out. Can't mine from this any longer. 100 minerals, 170, 130. So these probes need to actually... This is not appropriate.